Oh, what's going on, you animals? Alright, so I kind of already went through these pairs. You know, they all kind of did what they had to do already. So Friday, just gonna go over the pairs. If they did ADR, I'm gonna turn them off. If they did the move for the day, I'm gonna turn them off. So let's see. So Euro CAD is one that hasn't done ADR. That's good. Euro USD also hasn't done ADR yet. But yes, it has. Never mind. GJ already moved. Opposite, right? Completely opposite than what we thought, right? Was there a possibility that we saw that we're like, maybe it doesn't go to our engulfing, it just goes straight through, right? There was a possibility of that, and we already knew why that was, is because we're trading between the 4 hour zone, right? The 30-minute zone as well. We have the same one. We have this break, which gave us this low and this high. So we already knew where price needed to go to. It was just a matter of time. So we got the pullback. We got exactly what we needed to see. Alright, so we'll get ready for next week. It's all good. Alright, we already knew this week we had way too much news, too much bullshit going on. Since GU and GJ look different, I'm gonna turn them off. Um, Completely, right? Like again, GJ, I'm not gonna focus on because it did ADR, right? It did STP and ADR. I'm not gonna focus on this anymore. GU on the other hand did a STP as well, so I'm not focusing on that. Again, it's Friday. I'm not gonna focus on pairs that already made the move for the day. Good morning, my brother. um, so far, let's see. So far, EuroCAD is the only one right now. Let's see the other ones real quick. US 30 hasn't moved yet. We'll take a look at it during NYC session. Slight rise on here. Yo, you guys hear me? Let me know. Great rising. Mohammed, you hear me? Let me know. I'm getting a clean change of character. We're still lower low, lower high, lower low. So we'll take a look at this in a little bit. USD CAD, I want to see it trending differently than US 30, right? US 30, I want to start seeing price give us a pullback, right? I am expecting a pullback before we continue this drive up to the top. So I'll be expecting the same thing. I'll be expecting price for USD CAD to go up. And it would make sense. Right? You have a 1-2 engulfing green candle. This is where we want to start seeing price turn around. Even though this engulfing was already used before, right? We're right back in the same zone. So this is where we want to see price turn around. So this is where we want to start seeing, okay, do we have a red, green anywhere here? Right? And at this case, at this point, we do not. Right? So what do we see? We still see lower low, lower high, lower low. We haven't gotten a change of character yet in the 1 minute, in the 1 minute frame. Right now, internal structure. Change of character in the 1 minute is not enough. Internal change of character is not enough. For me, is not. Right? Because we could say here we had, right, the internal structure, we had lower low, lower high, higher low. Right? We could say that this is the change. Work it out that way. Right? And we'll be looking for this. Right? We could catch a simple entry here, but knowing that we're going to be trading from here to here. Right? So in the 1 minute, I want to see it, well, in every time frame, just like every single time frame, we want to see a change of character and a BOS. Right? But I'm not going to be messing with this until we see the external structure as well. Right? Meaning I want to see a real clean change of character. Again, remember it's Friday. Not really expecting too much from the markets today, especially not after. Just think about it. Again, we understand. We have a numerical value of how much a pair is gonna move for the week, for the month, for the day, right? With that being said, most of our pairs already did ADR for the week, right? Some of them did 3 times as much as it was supposed to, right? Which is why you saw some of these pairs consolidate yesterday. That's why you're seeing some of the pairs today not moving as much as they're really supposed to. That's why you saw some pairs today make a correction in their price. Right? So there's all the reason as to why price is moving the way it is. Right? So gold was another one I wasn't really expecting for price to continue trending up like this. But nonetheless, that's a market, man. So we had a 1 minute break here, and gave us that minute low, and then it gave us higher, 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 low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, and boom. You have a 1 minute change of character. We're trading between this high and this low. Then we have this low that's going to be a BOS. So we know we're trading between there and there in 1 minute. Here, do we have a green, green, red anywhere at the top? No. Green, green, red. No. It's in the date, that's in the 30. 4 hour, nothing. 1 hour. Green, green, red, no top wick. Red, red, green, no top, top. So, keep going. Green, green, red, nothing. Green, green, red, nothing. Right, so we can see we don't really have any of those downtrend patterns with us. So, we'll continue to look. Right, in the 1 minute, we can see price does want to go start trending down. Last but not least, Bitcoin. Still kind of in the middle. Trading between this low and this high. So we're closer to the bottom than we are, but we are technically close to that middle zone. Right? So right in the middle. Alright. So out of the 10 pairs, we have 4 of them, and 3 of them are NYC session, pretty much at this point. I mean, they're all NYC session. So let's take a look here. So again, we don't have any green, green, reds, so no easy trade, right? But we do have a 1 minute change of character and 1 minute BOS. So, and then the only one we have is zero CAD. So let's take a look, see where we're going. Right, price is still here in the middle. So Euro CAD, yeah, that's the only pair I have left that hasn't done ADR or anything. So let's take a look. We're still in the same spot we've been in since last night. We have an engulfing candle right on the 50 EMA, but it doesn't have a bottom wick. We're right on the 50 fib. A red, red, green here, but the red doesn't have a bottom wick. $15 the green isn't engulfing. Internal structure, we have high, low, higher, high. Red, red, green. Green doesn't have a top wick. Red, red, green. W Mans, what's good, Lorenzo? What is my brother? This will have change of character, break of structure. But then here at the top we have a green, green, red. I'm not gonna be taking any entries, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not gonna be risking on Friday, man. You guys could take this one to the motherland. I'm gonna definitely just secure my profits for the week. I don't like where this trade is at. It's right in the middle. Just think about it, right? Like we've been trending higher highs and higher lows for weeks, right? With no clear pullback. The only pullback that we really got, literally the only clean pullback that we got, which was not even a, well, yeah, we could say it was a pullback, but it wasn't really a pullback. It was just a zone consolidation. Right? We have push one, first zone, push two, right? Like we could say in between this push two, we had another here at the top, and then right, it was right here, and then we had the push three. And we're still making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. I just don't like where this is at, and the only reason I don't like it is because of the imbalanced candle that we had here. If this would have been a strong engulfing candle, I would have been like, okay, yeah, we could possibly see price. Everything lines up. But we'll see. We'll just keep an eye on it. Regardless, I'm looking for another entry opportunity here, right? So we would want to see two greens and an engulfing red, or we want to see an internal change of character to continue going up. Right, but still, we see lower low, lower high, lower low. Um, you guys have any pairs you guys want me to go over? It's pretty much it for us, to be honest. We only have these four left. Again, two of them being relatively safe to trade during NYC. Pretty much it. Gold. We'll go over gold again. Gold, we had a previous 3 days of rise, drop. We had a 4-day rise, so today I'm really not expecting price to continue going up. But we still see higher highs and higher lows. So a look. Looks like the same setup as yesterday. Yeah, looks like the same setup for the entire week. Pretty much all week has been doing the same moves, literally. Only difference with today is the we're at the top of the zone now. And we got into a 4 hour, or not a 4 hour, I think it's a daily engulfing. Right, we got into the daily engulfing zone. Right, so at this point, we're just waiting to see if price wants to respect here. So I'm looking for price to turn around. Right, and again, price in the 1 minute gave us a change of character, then gave us a low, lower high. Price went below, but didn't give us a clean break. So still waiting it out. No green, reds here at the top. Nothing at the bottoms either. So still just waiting. Here's the problem that I have with these buys again is just how many they're just gonna continue going on up, making higher highs and higher lows. Ah, this would be a lot more comfortable if this engulfing candle would be a real engulfing candle. The fact that we still haven't really covered up the FVG either, which would be the same as the imbalance, the gap, whatever you guys want to call this candle. Can price still come down? Absolutely. So keep waiting it out. Where the oil go? SPXLs, yeah, we just gotta wait for NYC session. Let's see. S&P is on the same plus as US 30, so let's look at US 30. Can price go down? Absolutely. Will price go down? That's the dagger. Price is still making higher highs and higher lows. So until then, I'm still not looking for sells. I like the spot here on top of this one of this the 5 minute. It's gonna be as strong as that one. But it's still too early. It looks like it's gonna be a strong zone to hold, but it's way too early to even consider an entry at this point. Um yeah, so we'll keep it like this for now. Same as S&P. Right? Only difference with S&P and USRD is a little bit is that we're still at the top. So for us to get in this trade, it'll be way too early for us to get in this trade. Way too early. So we'll just keep looking. Oh man. Oh man. USD CAD, US 30, Euro CAD. Take this, take that, take that, take this. Now give me some fucking trending market conditions and we'll be back to normal, man. Only 3 trades taken this week. One trade was break even. The other 2 were good. One was that gold trade yesterday and then gold on Monday. Break even was GU. Pretty much has been this week. Nothing too crazy. Slow ass week, I'll say that for sure, but it's alright. Oh man. It just sucks. Like last night y'all was mad tired. I went to bed, fell asleep. And then I woke up like at 3 and I couldn't go back to bed again. Then I didn't even put an alarm this morning. My body just woke up. And then I woke up, looked at the charts, it was like 5:30. And then I was like, dude, there's nothing. I'm not gonna wake up at 5. I don't have to. So I went right back to sleep again. And then I woke up at like 6. And I was like, alright, I'll get up now. Still nothing. 7 o'clock, still nothing. So again, I'll be here. If you guys have any other questions or any other pair you guys want me to go over, just let me know. Again, just keep a reminder. It's Friday, right? ADR for the week has been hit, so I'm really not like. Let's take a step back, right? Again, the same thing as yesterday. Remember, the pair we were looking at yesterday didn't move. No, it consolidated all day. Went back and forth from the high that we were trading into back to the middle. From the high back to the middle. Right? So am I expecting the same thing today? Honestly, I am. Right? The only time I would possibly want to see price move is now at 8:30, because we have medium impact. Everything else, like that's it. The news is done at 9:45. Right? So are we expecting markets to move today? I'm not. Right? If it does move, then it is what it is. If we could catch an entry, we'll catch it. But again, we're gonna go through this one more time in the 30-minute time frame. Am I expecting price to give me, for example, on gold? We'll use gold as an example today. I'm sorry, gold. STP is 170. We did 126. Right? Am I expecting price to move another 170 pips into the direction of the trade that we're looking? Again, realistically speaking, I'm really not. Right? I see that we're in an overall uptrend. Right? But again, in the daily time frame, we reached a daily engulfing candle, right? In the 4 hour, we could see that at one point, right? This was our high. Saw a little shoulder, head, shoulder to continue the trend down, gave us a change of character, gave us a clean BOS, and continued going down. Then gave us this prominent pullback, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character, higher high, higher low, to the higher high that we're at now. So even in the 4 hour, if we were to say, okay, price hasn't given us a clean change of character to the top side, again, lower low, higher high, higher low, and price has just been higher high the entire time. Can we say this is a higher low and this is the break and we're looking for a retest, right? If that was the case, right, then we would be looking for price to just retest here, right? Which again could happen. This could be the trade, right? Could this pull back here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low here, where it looks like it's pushing up? Could this be the entry, right? Absolutely, to continue going up, right? Why else could we see that? Because at one point we were lower lows and lower highs, making change of characters, right? And then we had another break here, wasn't a clean BOS, and now price is turning around. Right, the only thing missing here in the 1 minute is that engulfing candle flip. Right, we don't have one. The only time we had an engulfing candle, which again isn't a strong one because it doesn't have a top wick, is this green, green, red at the previous lower high. Right, lower low, lower high, higher low. Went up to the engulfing, right, tapped it and turned red. So I'm still using, again, all my rules are still being applied. Right, the same entry that we took yesterday on golds, the same entry I want to take today. Same entry we took on Monday is the same entry I want to take today. It's the same exact thing, just rinse and repeat. Right, the green lines are the engulfing candles in the lower time frame. Red, red, green. Once we got to the spot, fucking took off. I really wasn't expecting price to move like this yesterday either, by the way. Kind of took me by surprise. I was mapping this shit out in bed, and I was like, alright, look, I'm gonna take an entry here. We'll take it on the engulfing candle, and then we'll look for another re-entry here, right? Because in the 30-minute, I saw we have another green, green, red, right? And price just never really, I wanted to see price break and retest it, right? So pretty much I wanted to see this candle. I just wanted to see break and retest. And you know, my TP was just a 3rd-day high too. So there were, I don't know, yesterday was just so the fucking just whacked. I was like, damn, we could have really held this shit. It's pretty much the same thing you said yesterday. But yeah, I got in with a lower lot than usual because I was mapping it out. I was like, alright, I'll get in on a lower lot here, then on the re-entry I'll get in again. But it was just one candle just straight into TP. I was like, oh, alright, never mind then, I guess. So it wasn't a bad trade. Wish I would have. Pretty much the same shit you said yesterday, right? These are the trades we want to capitalize on, so gotta do better at catching those zones before it happens. But it's all good. So yeah, so today, am I expecting price, like I said earlier, am I expecting price to really skyrocket out of here? No. So we'll wait. Keep waiting. Same with EuroCAD. Right. EuroCAD, we are in a 1 minute engulfing zone. We're in a 5-minute, 15-minute engulfing zone as well. So if we get the flip, we get the flip. If not, it is what it is. Come back next week. Can Bitcoin start going up? It can. I was gonna say too before I even saw like the engulfings and all that. Like I like how this looks. This is not a bad zone. But again, the outcome is the correlation is strong. That's all I gotta say. For the most part. Take a look at this a little later. Alright, so we got the 5 minute green. I'm sorry. Let's go back one more. 30 minute. Oh, but in the 30 it doesn't have a fucking bottom wick. Alright, let's take a step back. But I look at this on another time frame, I gotta start marking what time frame we saw these in. Oh. The 5 minute doesn't have a bottom wick either. Okay, all good. Alright, so let's see it in a way of the 1 minute. Right, again, the 1 minute we have a strong bottom zone. Right, what can we see happening here? Price is consolidating. Right, 1, 2, 3 to the top, and then 1, 2. Right, if we want to count this wick and then this push or just a push, so we can see price is pretty much consolidating between the bottom and the low of the zone. So pretty much between the bottom of the zone and the 800 EMA. Right, internal structure we can see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high, higher low, and then we're just trapped here. And if we just zoom out a little bit from the bottom to the top, not looking from the bottom to the top, right? Because if we do the bottom to the top, we have one of these would be a trap falls real to the top, and then push one going down, and we're just trapped in the zone. Right on the 800 EMA. So again, if I'm looking at price like that, so I even in the 30 minute, I'm like, I don't really like where we're at with EuroCAD. So we'll see if these zones are respected again. From the top, rejected the top, going back down to the bottom. So, and the only thing really holding this structure together is gonna be this internal, right? First of all, is the internal lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character, higher low, higher high, right? It's gonna be the internal BOSs and higher highs and higher lows that are gonna hold this together. right? Because everything else right now, yeah, just in a 30-minute zone, I don't like taking trades in a higher high, higher low. I don't like taking trades at the pretty much just at the retest, right? Because we still have all of this to be able to do something like this, right? And I'd rather take a trade down here, right, to go all the way up than just to take a trade from here to here, right? We're not gonna calculate the pip size. We're just gonna calculate the moves, right? The risk, right? Because a trade here, right, to have a safe, just again 30-minute, right? We just had this 30-minute low. Let's do all the internal just thought process that I'm doing, right? Because it's something that ultimately, if I'm gonna do fucking daily streams, I'm gonna have to do it. Um, I'm definitely not gonna go in depth into it. If you guys want more details, join the Discord. We do, free classes every night, 7 p.m. Live classes every morning. So, but in the live classes, in the live trading session, I'm not gonna go into too many details into what I'm looking at. But just to keep it simple, right? It's 7:18 in the morning. We're 2 hours before NYC open. At this point, I want to start looking for entries, right? I want to start getting into these early entries before the volume kicks in for NYC, right? Because we also understand that most of the time, right, volume without news, right, just a regular day, volume is always going to push market to wherever structure is, right, to wherever the overall structure is. Where's the day going to play out? That's where we want to move to, especially NYC, right? So again, we're talking about a regular day with no news, just regular volume. Now on a trap day, somewhere where there's something going on, they might do something like yesterday, for example, where they move the opposite way a couple pips just to hit stop losses, and then they start moving. Right? Compared to a day where it's trending, where you always hear me say, like, you're in the correct area to enter when price starts drifting away from the entry point. Right? If you enter, boom, let's say you enter here, right? And you see price, right? At one point you're making higher highs, higher lows, boom, your entry gets hit for a short and it starts drifting away, you're in the good zone. But if you enter and price is still consolidating and still consolidating and still consolidating and you're in drawdown and then still consolidating, right? There's still a chance that you're not in the right zone. Right? You're either in too early or it's just not in the right zone for an entry. So um that being said, let's break this shit down a little bit more, right? To really understand where we're at, to really understand why price is moving the way it needs to move, right? So 30-minute structure, right? We can't argue with 30-minute structure, right? So we're gonna do zones first. Why are we trading between here? We had this 30-minute break that gave us this 30-minute low, right? We're gonna add all the lines to, not only the boxes, to have the visual on everything, right? We still see we're in higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So if we're fib traders, if we're fib pattern traders, we want to see price consolidate between 38.2 and 32.6. Where is my fib here? So we go from this low to this top, 23.6, 38.2. Are we still consolidating between those lines? Yes. Are we still respecting it? Yes. Now, I do see, okay, price at this point, right, it respected the 38.2, which was the low of the day, which was the Asia session low, right, and now started trending below the line, right? It tested the line, didn't really break, but we could see that price now is rejecting to break, which was the daily high, which we're gonna mark, right? And once we failed to break these highs, it started going back down. So now we know that we have Asia London lows, right? What's the next thing I can see? Okay, we're still uptrending. We're still in a higher high, higher low, right? I still see, okay, cool. we have an engulfing candle here, but this engulfing candle doesn't have a bottom wick, so it's not valid for me. Right, what else did I see in this zone? All right, maybe we're still fib trading and we're just going to be wanting to reach the 50% before we start going up. Right, I would have felt a lot more confident in this trade if I would also see a 30-minute EMA bounce from where we're at in the pattern. Right, EuroCAD, we are in V1, right, going up level 2, so I want to see price bounce off the 200. That being said, am I on that? No. So the 50 fib and my EMAs aren't correlating right now, right? So still wanna go down to a lower time frame. So now I'm looking for my candlesticks, and I'm looking for the internal structure, right? So in the 5-minute, we had this low, this high, this low, this high, this low, this high, and then internal, boom, higher, high, higher, low, until we had a change of character here. Right, then we had high, higher, low, boom, high, higher, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, until we started breaking these lows. And boom, low, high, lower, low. Right, so not only in the internal, right, in the 5-minute, we did have a small change of character, and we're having this BOS now, and prices are still respecting the highs and the lows. So now here at the top, I want to see an engulfing candle going down. So I want to see either green, green, red, which we don't have here. Right, I'm looking at it just in these highs. Right, do we have a green, green, red somewhere here? No, 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 no. Right, almost. This one had it, but it's too low. Right, this one held the consolidation to then go down. So this one was already used. Right, and we can say it was pretty much used again here. Right, we had a green, green, red here, but this one was invalid. Right, it was in the middle of the zone. So we don't see an engulfing anywhere at this moment. So go on to the 1-minute. The 1-minute, what is the 1-minute? We're looking for the 1-minute internal breaks as well. Alright, so we can see we had break high, low, low, high, low, right, change of character, BOS. Right, so internal breaks is telling us one thing, right? Price restart engulfing candle here, went below it, closed above. Right, so this is where we want to start seeing price turn around, right? If this is the correct entry, right, which in this case it's respecting, right? Price went down. If you got in the trade without waiting, you got in early, your stop loss was hit, right? But price went back up and closed above. So technically speaking, this zone is still being respected, right? So with that being said, right, it's also understanding the zone we're trading in the 1-minute. We're trading between this low, which is the last red candle before the push up, right? Let's see if price tap it. No. So what are we looking for? Here's an engulfing candle, change of character, lower low, lower high, lower low. We want to see a red, red, green. We don't see that, right? So we want to see price start turning around. Right now we can still see price making lower low, lower high, lower lows. Price went up, gave us a little lower high, and we still want to see where price is closing. Take a look at gold. Gold right now still consolidating. Right, 1-minute, give us a change of character, gave us a new low. Right, we're not gonna call it a BOS because price didn't break, didn't give us a clean break, still hasn't. So for us to call this a break, like, are we gonna call this a break? No, there's no way. Is that red or orange? Oh, it's in between a yellow line, so it has to be orange. So yeah, we know we're still trading between the high and the low on gold. Um, Look at USD CAD, still in the same spot. US 30, right? Same thing as S&P. Remember that. Snap, you still want me to join? Yeah. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you join our Discord. It's a free Discord. Hella gems in there, man. You'll see when we're live and all that shit too. We're pretty much live every day. I do the live sessions in the morning, Monday through Friday, and then we also do the a live session at 7 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday, and then we do one on Sunday as well at 9 a.m. Eastern. But you'll see we have pretty active chat. It's not that bad. Get active on that for sure. Um, let's take a step back here at US 30 as well. So US 30 real quick. So we're still at the top. 4 hour. Do the same thing as zero CAD, right? The thought process. So we had low of the day, right? Which is low of the day was respected. And at one point we had this as a high of the day. Let's zoom in. Be easier to mark this shit. Right. The high of the day was broken. We started trending above, started going up. Right. But now, right, we gotta change the high of the day to this was still Asia highs. So Asia highs were broken. Left us with Asia lows and London highs. So at this case we're still trading between Asia lows, London highs. In this case, we don't really see a turnaround of candles because all the candles were invalid, right? This red, red, green. Then we have another red, red, green that looks like it's coming up now. We have 13 seconds. Let's see how these candles close. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Close below so it's not an engulfing candle. Alright, so these highs are still being tested in the 30. If we go down to the 5-minute, let's see how this looks. Want to see green, green, reds here. We don't have that. Go to the 1-minute. I start looking at the 1-minute structure, right? We had this high, this low, this high broke, which still gave us this low and this high. So we're still trading with between this low and in this high and this high. I want to see a green, green, red. Zoom in a little bit. So we have a green, green, red here. But it was a candle that closed right on each other. And we have another green, green, red here, but it doesn't have a top wick. Green, green, red. Perfect. Here we go. Getting ready to. And this one's a clean green, green, red because it connected to a gap as well. Perfect. So now that we have this in a 1-minute time frame. This is what we want to see price turn around. The only thing is the 4-hour, like I said, the 4-hour candle is telling us a little bit different. And the 4-hour candle is telling us, hey, we're great. So waiting on the script to hit my cash app. Short on US 30. I don't know. Let's see. Right now, price is still up, right? We know that price is still. We're trading between this high here, the high of the zone, and price is just testing it. Right? We have some closures. EuroCAD filled. Oh yeah. Still closing above. That what I want to see here now is just a confirmation that price is turning around, right? I want to see a red, a green, green, or a red, red, green, right? Or I want to see price give us a change of character, right? The internal lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low. I want to see price start giving me higher high, higher low, to then possibly see the turnaround. Um, so we still gotta wait, right? And then here we still have a green, green, red, but again, obviously this green doesn't have a top wick. So let's see how price let's see how price reacts to this zone. Like I said, I'm not confident in this. I like I said, for me to even get in this trade, I want to see the break of the high, right? But getting in here is just not where I want to be, right? So EuroCAD is really not one I would personally even want to enter. It's not even one that I would consider entering, right? Doesn't matter how good and how clean this looks. Right? So again, and that's just because of where we're at in the pattern, right? The fact that we're right at the top, right? We've already made so many days, right, of price just continuations going up. So again, if this is one you want to wait on, you can, right? My first point of interest again wouldn't even be here, but also just keep a look at that. My first point of interest would be the 50% fib retracement. Um, but again, the fact that we don't have a valid engulfing candle is just not a strong area to look at. Gold, let's take a look. What do we want to see on gold in the 1 minute? Went back to our top. Green, green, red. Red again doesn't have an engulfing, so this wasn't in my zone. But yeah, just went right back to the top. See another time frame. Fucking another time frame. What do you want me to look at on gold? Green, green, red doesn't have an engulfing. You trolling me or something? What's going on? It's too early for that. Don't talk to me about gold until we get here, man. Matter of fact, I don't trust you. I'm putting my alert. You want to look at gold earlier? You can. Fuck that. Let's look at 30. I'm not trusting chat for shit. I'm in YouTube, bro. I get trolled out here too much. Then gold, same thing. I'm looking for gold to get into my flip zone area. Now why am I looking for shorts? I don't know. I wouldn't really be looking for. I would just be waiting. I'd be looking for shorts if this high gets respected, but we're at the top of the zone. Oh, you are trolling. Okay, cool. But we're at the top of the zone, so I really wouldn't be. I'd be looking for buys if we break above, right? If we could get a clean break above, but again, this is one where 273 that's the piece. We're still missing 100 pips. We'll see. Pretty much entry was given earlier. Failed to break the lows. That started going up. So in this case, again, we're just waiting for the same thing. Are we waiting for price to move and then we move? Still too early to even get in this trade. 7:30. So we'll let price do what it has to do. If it respects our zone and we start seeing price turn around, then we'll get an entry. But I wouldn't get in on this trade on an aggressive entry. It's just too early for me to get in. If this would be like, let's say it was 9 o'clock, or even let's say 8:30, 8:45, and price were to just go into the zone here at the high of the day, I would get in. I would get in on an aggressive entry, literally meaning I'll get in with no confirmations, but I'll have a tight stop loss, right? So we're talking about US 30 on the 1 minute time frame. Let's say you get in on this aggressive entry, you're risking a 1 minute time frame. Depends on your stop loss, right? It'd be $50, or it depends on your loss size. It'd be either $5 or $50, right? So again, on the 1 minute time frame, if it was any other time other than 7:30, and possibly other than Friday as well, I would take this risk. This is a trade I would take, right? Which is similar to the trade that we took the L on in the beginning of the month, which is the L that we have. It was just I'll get in on these risky trades here again with no confirmation, right? Right now we have no confirmation that price is turning around, right? The only confirmation that we have is a previous high that just tested that was testing, right? Other other than that, that's pretty much it, right? We have no candle flip except for this one. No current engulfing, right? We have a previous engulfing. So this is just waiting it out. So at this point, again, the aggressive entry is already given, but I want to wait for the confirmation. Again, the confirmation is going to be, again, either another green red candle, or I want to see that internal change of character, right? Which again, in this case, still hasn't been given. I'm talking about internal break, right? So we know we had this break, so we're trading between this low and this high, right? So I want to see everything in between that low and the high. We have low, high, lower low, higher high, higher low, right? Waiting to see what price wants to do. So even in the internal, we're still not ready to go down. Internal is still telling us, hey, we're making higher highs. Hey, we made a higher low, right? So this is why this trade is the aggressive trade. And yes, even though we see price might be ready to say, hey, this is gonna be our top. It's just not, it's not in the correct zone. But it's like I said also earlier, right? The timing. If this was any other time, if it was closer to, it was 8:30, 8:45, this would be a better, a better trade. But the fact that it's still 7 in the morning, it still has 2 hours, 2.5 hours to just play around with the zone. I don't trust US 30 till 9:30. Yeah, exactly. So that's another reason why I'm not really going back and forth between these two pairs at this point. US 30 and gold, we could look at a little bit closer to NYC. EuroCAD again respected the low. Alright, again, still looking for those red greens. Still haven't gotten it. That lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Internal change of character, higher high. Then here we have red. This green candle doesn't have a bottom wick or a top wick right now. Alright, it has a top wick, doesn't have a bottom wick. If it gives us a bottom wick, then we're in. We're in for a grand time. And the entry would make sense, right? The only thing missing here, why is the entry making sense? Remember, this is the same thing that we were looking for on the other pair. Gives us a flip in the 1 minute, gives us a flip from our engulfing candle. Then I want to see that retest happen. Once we get the retest, I want to see the same thing, a flip candle above. Again, for this to be valid, I want to see that green candle give me a bottom wick. Without that bottom wick, it's invalid. I don't want to take it. Can you take it? Yeah, you could. Again, you're in the 1 minute time frame. If you want to risk 4 pips, this is your trade. Right? So gave us the engulfing, next candle gave us the retest. If this is the right entry, we should see price go straight into profit. Right? If this is the correct entry, we should see price go straight into profit. Price is stinking now. Let's see. Oh, there you go. There you go. Boom. You want to risk 4 pips? You risk it 4 pips. No, what the hell? So, with that being said, oh shit, it took everybody out that is going out. Never mind. Oh, it created that bottom wick for the green candle. Closed above. That was solid. Could this be the real entry here? Let's see. No. That's why there's somebody who was it? It wasn't Q. Q was the regular 1 2 3. Somebody, I forgot who it was that I watched, who broke it down. He was like, yeah, there's a variation trade where you can get the 1 2 3, but the next candle, if it does the same thing where it goes below, creates that bottom wick, and then closes above, that's the variation of a candle of an engulfing. But I've seen this shit happen way too many times where it doesn't work out. So I don't trade variation candles when it comes to the engulfing. I want to see a clean 1 2 3. That's it. I don't get a clean 1 2 3, bro. It's not a clean entry. I'm not taking it. I don't care. There could be 100 trades in a month. If I only take 4 of them, if those 4 trades were following my rules 100%, I'm cool with that. Cool with it. Because I know that's not a reality, yo. Because think about it. If we would have taken those 2 trades, those aggressive 2 trades, we would already be 0-3 for the day. I'm not taking those fucking trades, man. You guys could take them. Go ahead. Good luck. Don't peer pressure me to take these stupid ass trades. So here we go. Right, same thing with US 30. Again, the reasons why these trades don't work out is because of these small things. Right, so again, just gotta fall back. We gotta wait. It is what it is. We're at the high of the day. We respect the lows. Friday, price already fucking moved. You know, there's a 99.9% chance that we're not trading today. I'm not trading today. Let's rephrase that, because I know there's still some people out there that would love to take a trade today. I'm not. There's a 99.9% chance that I will not be taking a trade today. That 0.1% might be because something has to look like right now. There's nothing that looks picture perfect, right? So that 0.1% is because something turned around and said, hey, we're all right, here you go. The gods came down and touched the market. We're giving you an entry today. That's the type of entry we're looking for today. So, but we don't have that for no pair. No pair. We go in order all the pairs that we saw, right? AU again was the only one. But that shit moved at 2 in the morning. You know what I was doing at 2 in the morning? I was asleep. Right, again, failed to break these lows, right? And then the internal structure, you had price turn around, clean entry to the top, right? Not only did it give it clean entry to the top, but then it went, retested the lows, broke back above, right? So if you're not a lower time frame trader, even in the 30-minute, it gave you a clean entry, right? With low risk to continue going. Price consolidating, failed to break these lows once again, right? It's a clean type 2 pattern. Right? But anyway, so AU, right? But that's it. It should move at 2 in the morning. EuroCAD still consolidated. Euro USD pretty much the same thing as AU. Stop hunt to the low, failed to break these lows again to continue going to the top. GJ just melted. Fucking disrespected everything we wanted to see. And then comparison to GU, where normally they move together, they're a little bit opposite. So not trading GU because of that. And then the ones that we're looking at, US 30, USD CAD, and gold, we already know where we're at. So today wasn't really a perfect good day, you know what I mean? But this week has really been like that. Right, we had some good trades, like technical trades, but rookie trades, not rookie trades. Couldn't say we had easy trades this week. But we did have some solid ass trades, I'll say that. So let's go back. So EuroCAD disrespecting these lows. 10 seconds, man. If this candle, let's close below so I could turn this shit off already. So I gotta go back to bed. There you go. Boom. Close below. DOP. I don't know, man. I can't even add space. I can't even add a chart to my thing, man. So look at the rupee though. What was I doing, bro? I turned this shit off already. Yeah, EuroCAD, we're off. Alright. So we got left gold, 30, and USD CAD. So USD CAD in the gold zone in 30 minutes. We have 1, 2, 3 red engulfing, or green engulfing. Sorry. In the 1 minute, I want to see price turn around, but we still see price making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now something else to say about USD CAD and US 30. The correlation between the two. Right. With that being said, let me open up another chart. Is next week, yeah, 100% next week. We're done. We're pretty much done for this week already, guys. Take your profits for the week, and go crazy, man. We'll come back next week. We already know how it is. The correlation between US 30 and USD CAD is opposite, right? They tend to go opposite of each other. So with that being said, if we're looking for shorts on US 30 or S&P or NAS, we'd be looking for price for USD CAD to go up. So is there still a possibility that price could turn around for each of these pairs? Absolutely. Right, USD CAD, technically it's still in its 30-minute engulfing zone. Right, US 30 still at the high of the day. S&P still at the high of the day. NAS in the middle. Right, still the same fucking pattern, just NAS looks a little different. Nonetheless, right, let's look at DXY. I know people like doing the correlation with DXY, but it's the same thing with USD CAD. Same shit. It's going down. So at the low of the day, can it turn around? Absolutely. Is there a possibility of it turning around? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. Right. So at this point, we just gotta wait. And yeah, it failed to break the lows, failed to break the highs. Just consolidating. There's really not a lot to see, guys. I'm bored. What else are we doing, man? What else can we do? Holy shit. You guys think I'm joking, but I'm so dead ass. I'm so glad I said that on stream, man. This is something I'll never forget. Yo, what do you do for a living? I fucking wait. Man, not playing Call Mobile, man. What'd you do this week? Fucking waited. 3 trades, man. That's all this week gave me was 3 fucking trades. And one of them was break even. I can't believe it. Slow week for me for sure. But it's all good. It's part of the game. Now, a real reason, like, definitely not playing Call Mobile now because I don't have the iPad anymore. She took that shit out. She took it with her, so I was like, alright. My neck is gonna hurt having play on the small ass screen. Get the adapter so you connect it to your monitor. Yeah, man. Game loop doesn't work for me, man. We had this conversation like 2 days ago. Game loop is the one that I had that just doesn't work. Every time I load the game, it just crashes. Maybe they updated it. I'll try it again. I still have it there. I'll re-download it. We have 8 minutes for USD CAD. We know this now. We have green, green, red. Green is small green doji, right? Doji candle. Not really. It's a small candle, right? But they all have their wicks. So if this candle closes below, does an engulfing red candle, then going down inside the zone, I'm turning this off as well, and then we'll just take a look at US 30 and gold for the rest of the session. until they give us a signal that they're not gonna do anything. Uh, Again, we have another green, green, red here. US 30 connected to a gap as well. But send me the link, yeah. US 30 gave a the aggressive entry. 1, 2 below, retested the zone, stop loss up here for that 4 pips. Continuing going down. See any other time frame real quick. Just in the 1 minute. Again, why is this an aggressive one? We're at the top of the zone and we have there's no other indication of price turning around. We're still following higher high, higher low, higher high, higher higher low, higher high. The only thing here internal, obviously we see lower low, lower high, lower low, but that's internal of what's actually going on, which is higher highs and higher lows. So again, if you're trading aggressively, that's 2 entries you would have gotten on US 30 in less than 10 minutes. One of them hit one of them hit your stop loss, the other one is already in drawdown. But this is why we stay away from these type of trades. Time is 7:55. Yeah, we might be done, guys. I don't wanna. We'll wait this last 5 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close, but I'm pretty much done for the day. Done for the week. We'll be back on Sunday, and I'm home. Crazy. 3 minutes, guys. Gotcha. You know what this gives me a flashback to? This US 30 trade in GU. I don't know if you guys remember. This is why I like trading too, because I remember shit like this for no reason. Give me a minute, guys. Um, so I have the we have the high of the day and the low of the day, right? The low of the day was disrespected already. So right now US 30, hold on, give me a second. Um, right now US 30 and GU, they're pretty much giving us they're showing us both directions, right? They're giving all the traders exactly what they want to see, right? The traders going long, they gave them the confirmation of the failure to break the lows, right? And the traders going short, they're giving them the failures to break the highs, right? So with that being said, can is there still a possibility that price could fake out and then go the direction that we're supposed to go to? Absolutely, right? And what I mean by that is, can we potentially see something like this happening today where we have price that could be doing something like this where we're just going to be consolidating here, right? Can price break above to then go down to then go right back up again? That could be something that could happen, right? Kind of, oh shit. Shut up. Mad loud. Alright, so can price um can price also do the retest of these lows here to then continue going up? Yes, right? So there's just too many fucking people. I need these people to leave the fucking. So yeah, so we're just waiting. It's a waiting game, guys. There's no telling what price is gonna do right now. And like we said earlier, right? It's still too early on US 30 or S&P to really get into a trade. We want to wait for those confirmations. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me take these cats off. Give me a minute. Alright, I'm back, guys. My bad. So, yeah, just still waiting. US 30 broke the highs already. USD CAD still consolid or gold still consolidating. CAD is still making lower lows and lower highs. Again, if we're looking for USD CAD to go up, we're looking for US 30 to go down. So the fact that we know that 30 right now is pushing up and CAD is pushing down, we already know why. So, I'm just gonna be muted for a little bit. I'll be right back, guys. If you guys want me to go over any other pair before NYC open, just let me know. I'll be here reading the chat, but I'm gonna be muted for a few minutes. Alright, guys, I'm back. Holy shit. Um, Alright, guys, we'll be back next week, man. We'll see you guys on Sunday. I'm gonna turn on all my charts: CHFJPY, Euro CAD, USD, GJ, GU, 30 CAD, gold, Bitcoin. All right, man. See y'all later. Peace out. Appreciate y'all. Let's stay. Nah. You turn on the stream. Stay for what, man? There's nothing to stay for. I'm not gonna trade today. It's Friday, bro. I'm done. Game over. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll see you guys during the Sunday session class. GG's. Stay for gold, bro. There's nothing on gold, man. I'm not trading gold. Y'all can trade gold. I'll let you guys trade gold. I'll let you guys trade gold. It's alright. Dude, I'm not trading gold. I'm not trading gold. No. See y'all later. Peace out. See y'all later. Take a buy right now. Get in on gold. Buy.